well known. You got a Tony nomination kind of when you were coming up in a way.
No, literally, it was my first job.
Which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
How do you enjoy the pace of this, of doing TV, or streaming, I guess, not TV per se.
Oh, that's what they call it now. Streaming. Absolutely. For sure. They're each their own entity, and it's comes with its own sets of skills,
Yes.
and it's all about stamina. But this has been really fun to do, and to be doing it in New York City at that. To be doing a show that's actually about New York, in New York, filming on location. You can point out those different locales. It makes a big difference. It's amazing.
Indeed, it's like the epicenter of cool here is Greenpoint, Brooklyn, and it's kind of neat to be doing something that's about the epicenter of cool.
Exactly.
You made your bonus playing Oda Mae, bringing an iconic character back to life. What does it mean now to be bringing this iconic character back to life, at least in the spirit of Jack Black?
Right. So first of all, we have to give all the props to Jack Black because he's phenomenal, one of my favorite actors. Secondly, I think at the end of the day, what I like about this character is really that there's no limits and there's no boundaries. So what's lovely about it is that it stretches me as an actor in a way in which I have to push myself. Kind of similar, actually, to Oda Mae, because if I did not give 100%, the audience was not feeling it. And so in this sense, it's like at a 10 or at a 20 or whatever, you know what I mean, where you're just going constant. Yeah.
Both characters are so quick with
Yeah, that's what I think about it. It's actually it's high velocity. You are going nonstop. And it's nice because I found that I then begin to surprise myself to realize like, oh wow. Or like if something I thought was outlandish and I'd be like, well, I don't know, let me try it. And they'd be like, amazing and more. So it really stretches you as an artist.
To have that room to play with, what more could you ask for as an
Exactly.
actor? Good for you.
Thank
That's so
you.
fun. Have you talked to Jack Black? Have you consulted with him?
I haven't, but Jack, please contact my people and let's talk. Because if we have season 2, I want to get your input. Please. That man is everything.
Yeah. I feel like you guys should be having lunch like today.
We should have lunch, Jack! Make it happen.
In an era of reboots and remakes and retellings, why is the High Fidelity story so important to tell right now?
Well, I think what's interesting is because it's timeless, it can work in all different styles and time periods. And I just think in particular, the story in which we're telling is about 2019 gentrified New York, you know what I mean, where there's so much culture and buzz, and yet giving ode to a time of the past. So what's beautiful about it is that I think everyone's going to be down for it, because older people will feel nostalgic and enjoy seeing, hearing these records. The soundtrack that's laid throughout this show is crazy good. So I think it's just something that just stands the test of time.
We're in like the coolest set of all time with all these records. How obsessive about music are you? What? Because your character certainly.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I was, but this show made me become even more so. And the cool part is like, right when we get the new scripts and stuff, there's music interlaid throughout. It's like its own soundtrack, in it with of itself. And so a lot of times I'll be like, wait, what's that? Or who's that artist again? And to have that amazing discovery of like playing the song and you're like, oh my God! Like there's one song, Arrow Through the Wings, Arrow Me Through the Wings, with Paul McCartney. But I'm obsessed. I listened to it for a whole week straight.
So it's interesting that you mention that, because I do that sometimes when I have people over. I'll put on like the Beatles solo stuff that I don't really know that well, like the Paul McCartney album Ram, and the John Lennon Double Fantasy, and All Things Must Pass by George Harrison. It's like good records to have, because they're all the best songs, but I just don't know them all that well.
And that's amazing, because that lets you know that they were so phenomenal. They all could have stand alone.
Oh, no doubt. It was. It's really neat to get to work on a project, because when I talked to Zoe earlier, when she was describing her musical taste, they're so eclectic. And you can tell that she really loves music so much. What has it meant for you as part of the cast to have the stewardship of Zoe as the first name on the call sheet, as your executive producer? What's her role in this meant to you?
Zoe honestly is a game changer. Like honestly, I know that the project would not be what it is without her. Literally and figuratively. Like, it's completely taken a 180. It's gritty. It has a lot of authenticity to it. Like herself, it's effortless. It's chill and cool. Like it just literally, I feel like this show personifies her as a person. And it's a beautiful package that it's in. And to have it be a woman of color at that, that's phenomenal.
Hey, are you tired of seeing random goofy clips that make you laugh and totally distract you from work, driving, or whatever? Of course not. No one is. So head over to the Soups YouTube channel and you'll never run out.